So to dive into more of everything Orioles from top to bottom, we've got Brendan Mortensen here with us from MASNsports.com, MASN All Access. You see him everywhere, and we'll start with the big league club first because we saw last night immediate impact from Jordan Westburg and Tyler O'Neill, who's also getting that step back in as well.
Yeah, those are two big right-handed bats back in the lineup, and I know it's been a bit of a weird season for both of them. Tyler O'Neill especially. We've only seen about 25 games from him, but he's not far removed. Just last season, it was over 30 home runs and an OPS close to 850. That is what he is capable of, but it's just really hard to find a rhythm when you only have 25 games under your belt. So Tyler O'Neill back, said he's feeling great, and hopefully he'll be able to stay in the lineup for a while, and we'll see some of the production he had last year. Jordan Westburg, a similar case. I don't know how many games Jordan Westburg has been close to 100% for this year, and it's an OPS that's still close to 750, and he had 3 knocks last night. So if those two guys can stay healthy and be in the lineup, those are two really important right-handed options for Tony Mansolino to have.
Well, and on the other side of things, they want to back up guys like Dean Kramer. We know this. Tony talked to us about it earlier. He says he's always got a slow April. That's like his next target to figure out with Dean. But as of late, those struggles that he found himself back in also seem to have smoothed out.
Yeah, it's the fastball command and the feel for the splitter. I think those are the two big things for Dean Kramer. And with that, he's just got to avoid the one big inning. Over his last 11 starts after starting the year slow, like you mentioned, he's gotten ERA below 3, but he does have 4 starts in which he's allowed at least 4 earned runs. In every single one of those starts, Melanie, he has 1 inning where he has allowed at least 3 earned runs. So if he can avoid that 1 inning, it's probably going to be a good day for Dean Kramer.
All right, now we said we're going Orioles top to bottom here. So let's go to the very bottom of this, the draft that is coming up, 19, 30, and 31. The picks, it's not one like Orioles fans have become used to, but that means they're making progress. Where are we feeling that out now? Because you have been in every facet of draft estimating, talking to experts.
Yeah, this is my Super Bowl here. The MLB draft is just around the corner, and the Orioles have a ton of options at picks 19, 30, and 31, like you mentioned. I think option A for them might be outfielder Jace Laviolette. This is somebody who, coming into his junior season, was talked about as a potential #1 overall pick based on what he did as a sophomore. And on the baseball card, a bit of a down junior year. The numbers were a little bit lesser on the power side, but this is still somebody who doesn't chase. It is a ton of power. Xavier Nyans, a high schooler, I think he's a great option for the Orioles as well. It's a big left-handed swing, some hit and miss concerns, but again, the guy doesn't chase, and that's what the Orioles look for there. And then another option, how about Andrew Fisher, a first baseman from Tennessee? I know the Orioles usually like to go up the middle, shortstops, center fielders, guys with a lot of positional value, but based on my conversation with Joe Doyle, Andrew Fisher apparently just crushed his pre-draft interviews, and he's an incredibly safe prospect. Yes, it's a first baseman, which isn't a lot of positional value, but it's a guy who can hit, he can hit for power, he doesn't strike out, and he walks a ton. So if you just want a pure hitter, Andrew Fisher could be the choice.
I love it. Well, I hope you're getting some sleep.
Not much.
Not much. But it's all because there's good things coming up. Again, Brendan, thanks as always for breaking it down with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.